Hello, everyone. Welcome to INT1108, Practical Computer Application. This is Professor Ferris. I will be your instructor for the next 5 weeks. I just wanted to start you out with a quick overview of the course. There's been a few changes. For those of you that have had courses with Miller-Motte before, so I just want to point out those to get you started on the right foot. So let me share my screen. All right. So hopefully you've all seen this particular web page. This is our classroom environment hosted by the application Moodle. And this is basically where you do all of your work. The first thing I want to point out is please click on the instructor announcements. And everything that you need in this area, including this video. Hopefully this is where you pulled it from, because it is public. But go through each of these specifically. This is everything you need to be successful in the course. Is a welcome message. The one thing I want to focus on mostly with this overview is the new discussions that we have. The rubric is a little bit different. Please review this. It goes over the types of posts that you could have. Essentially, they're categorized as high, medium, and low, and there's points associated with those. The big thing with the discussions is that you do have two topics to post to, essentially 2 main posts, and then you have to respond under each of those posts to 2 of your classmates. That's not any different, but the way that it's structured is very different. It's easier to go into the environment, and I'll show you in a minute, and actually, go through how the discussions are, structured. Once again, this is a home page. Be familiar with that. Before I get into discussions, your textbook and your homework is essentially under the McGraw-Hill SimNet. You click on this link, and this will be a little bit different for you, but I'll go to the student section. It's not enabled yet. It won't be enabled until tomorrow, because I'm making this recording on Sunday. But essentially what will happen is that once you click on that link, it should navigate you to a web page that looks like this. And of course, it will be populated with the actual assignments. You don't see them here because, as I said, they're disabled until tomorrow night at midnight. If you have any questions about that, and basically I will go over that in the week 2 overview, but you'll have assignments in these areas, and just click on them and proceed to read and go through the assignments themselves. One thing I do want to point out, if you have any questions about the SimNet area, please reach out to me, and I will walk you through a couple things, or give you a reference to where you can contact a SimNet support person. All right, so let's get right to discussions. Essentially, we have 5 weeks, and each week is associated with each of these lessons. In the last 3 weeks, we do have hands-on projects, and I will go over those in the appropriate week. But the discussions, you just click on the link once you can, and it just takes you to a description of what I want you to respond to. For example, in week 1, you decide it's time to buy a new computer, and discuss whether you would purchase a desktop, an all-in-one, an ultrabook, laptop, a Chromebook, or tablet, and then share with your classmates your thoughts. And basically, your view is the same. Only thing you have in here, and the instructions are very clear. You just click on reply, and it brings up a area where you can type in your content, and you can even add files if you want to just type it in a different application and upload it to this area here. You can do that as well. And then you just essentially click on the post to forum. And it's very straightforward. It's only one main area. Everything will be nested underneath this main area. So if you want to respond to one of your classmates, you essentially click on the reply. But the one thing we're going to be stringent about, please do that first post, or the main post, by Wednesday. As a matter of fact, we would like for you to do both main posts by Wednesday, but for me, if you do one post by Wednesday, I'm okay with that, as long as you add the additional responses. Um, and different than the way it was before, we're focusing on content. So if you answer the question, substantially in one sentence or two sentences, that's fine. I will give you a high grade on that. So I just want to reiterate that. Just please focus on answering the question the best way you can in your own words, right? Okay. So essentially, all that you're responsible for this first week is just 2 discussion questions and the homework. And I will probably create a very short video tomorrow once the SimNet environment is enabled. So let me stop sharing my screen. So I just want to say again, I'm Professor Ferris. I welcome you to our course, INT1108, and please, once again, access the instructor announcements. It has everything in there that you need to be a successful student. All right? Thanks, and see you all in class.